They say every child deserves a safe home. But not every home deserves a child. This is Jeda's story. A story about love that was misunderstood, anger that grew unchecked, and a truth that arrived too late but still changed everything. Jeda was born into a house that never slept in peace. A house where arguments echoed louder than laughter, and silence always followed tears. Her parents didn't fight once in a while, they fought like strangers forced to live under the same roof. For Jeda, happiness was never a memory. It was a rumor. Then came the night that rewrote her destiny forever. "Leave my house now," her father shouted. Jeda stood frozen as she watched her mother being pushed outside. No explanation. No goodbye. No promise to return. Just a door slammed shut, and a little girl's heart shattering behind it. Her mother didn't look back. That night, Jeda cried until her voice disappeared. She ran to the window every morning, every evening, waiting for the woman who gave her life to come back and take her home. But days turned into weeks. Weeks into years. And her mother became a memory that never kept its promise. Jeda grew. She grew tall. She grew beautiful. But inside her grew something darker: resentment. And that resentment had one target: her father. Mr. Johnson tried to fill two roles. He cooked, he cleaned, he showed up to school events, he worked endlessly just to keep their home standing. But no matter how hard he tried, Jeda only saw the man who chased her mother away. In her heart, he was guilty. And guilt deserved punishment. Years later, another woman entered the house. Her name was Esther. She came quietly, with gentle eyes and a nervous smile, carrying nothing but hope and love. "Jeda," her father said softly, "this is Esther, your stepmother." Jeda didn't respond. She hissed, turned away, and walked out. From that day, Esther's life became a daily test of endurance. She tried to win Jeda with kindness, warm meals, kind words, patience that never complained. But Jeda answered love with cruelty. Every smile was ignored. Every effort was rejected. Until anger crossed a dangerous line. Salt in food. Oil on the floor. A fall. A scream. And a baby that never got the chance to breathe. Esther lost her 4-month pregnancy. The house went silent again, this time, with grief. Yet even in pain, Esther chose love. One evening, she called Jeda and did the unthinkable. She knelt. Tears streaming, voice shaking, she begged, "Please. I don't want to replace your mother. I only want peace. I only want to love you." Jeda's heart refused to listen. She pushed Esther away. "You think you can bribe me by being nice," she yelled. "You're not my mother and you can never come close." She stormed out. But someone had seen everything. That night, Mr. Johnson called Jeda into his room. His voice was calm but heavy with years of pain. "It's time you knew the truth," he said. He handed her an address. "Go there," he added. "Ask for your mother." Jeda went. And what she saw broke her in ways she never imagined. Her mother was alive. Happy. Married. Children ran around her, calling her Mom. When Jeda introduced herself, her mother cried, but not long enough. "I'm sorry," she whispered. Then she pulled Jeda aside urgently. "You have to leave now, before my husband sees you." No reunion. No explanation. No place for Jeda in her new life. Jeda returned home in tears. Her father was waiting. He hugged her tightly and said the words she never expected. "I am not the bad person, Jeda." Then the truth spilled out: every secret, every sacrifice. Her mother had lived a double life. She was married to another man all along. The fights weren't cruelty, they were betrayal. That day, her father said, "She told me she was pregnant for her husband, and she didn't want to take you with her." His voice broke. I endured everything because I loved you. I never wanted to be a single father. Reality hit Jeda like a storm. She had hated the wrong person. She had hurt the wrong woman. And love had been beside her all along. She fell to her knees, crying, begging her father for forgiveness. He forgave her. She begged Esther too. Esther hugged her. And for the first time, the house felt like a home. Years later, the woman who once walked away came back looking for Jeda. But some chances don't come twice. Jeda had already chosen the people who stayed. Because love isn't who gave birth to you. Love is who never left. A child's heart is fragile. Every word spoken in anger, every fight fought in their presence, leaves a mark deeper than parents often realize.